At the start of the movie, we are shown a girl named Myra, who is spending a happy life with her husband. They had a niece named Vanya, and they both adopted her. Because a few days ago, Vanya's parents died strangely. Myra and Gaiden adored Vanya, but she still missed her mother and was always sad. Aiden had a toy factory in which he made dolls and sold them. A few days ago, he made a doll named Sabrina, and the children were so eager to buy this doll. Aiden made a second edition Sabrina doll for his wife, which was really awesome. Myra loved this gift of Gaiden. The scene changes and we see that Vanya is in her school. There, one of his friends was playing the Charlie game. This boy's name was Dito, and he was calling his grandmother's soul into the real world with the help of this game. Vanya was mesmerized to see this. Dito tells Vanya that to end this game, people are supposed to pray so that the spirits can go back. Dito also tells Vanya about an iOS app with which souls could be located. Vanya borrows Charlie game's board from Dito. On the other side, we see Vanya calling her mother's soul into this world with the help of this game. Vanya feels that her mother's soul has come into the real world. That iOS app starts finding this soul. Obviously, this app was fake and she sees her aunt Myra instead of her mother. Myra puts Vanya to sleep in her room and gives her Sabrina doll before sleeping. When Vanya is asleep, we see the doll's eyes moving, which means some soul actually came from the Charlie game and was in a Sabrina doll. The following day, Sabrina's doll is observed moving on its own, changing its position. She gets scared to see this. At night, when Vanya uses that iOS app, again, she sees a soul which was a dummy in fact. Then a soul pulls Vanya into the closet. Vanya tells this to Myra in the morning, but her aunt explains that her mother, Enini, is no longer in this world. But Enini was present there. Next night, Myra sees Enini in her house. Suddenly, she transforms into a demon. She tries to kill Myra. Myra screams and runs from there. Hearing her, Gaiden also arrives there. This demon attacks both of them. This demon doesn't let them go anyhow, but somehow they run after saving their lives. Now, they knew that some kind of demon is residing in their house. So, they go to meet paranormal experts Ms. Laris and her husband Mr. Reynard. Ms. Laris goes with them immediately. There, she tries to send Enini back to her world with the help of the Charlie game. Meanwhile, its board catches fire and starts burning. House lights turn off. In the dark, this demon possesses Vanya, and she attacks Ms. Laris to stop her from doing this. She somehow escapes the attack and gets the demon out of her body. But this devil is free and attacks them all. There, they all fight MS. Laris locks the demon in the same house. She does a mistake that she takes Sabrina doll out with her. And this devil comes in this doll and comes out with them. Laris recognized this demon and she tells that demon's name is a Begia. This isn't an ordinary spirit but a child of the demon. It's very powerful. Here, we know about Vanya's parents' death. Laris tells that Bajaya under-controlled Vanya's mother. And she was the one who killed her father too. Laris and Reynard somehow managed to send Bajaya back to its world. But Enini died in this duration too. Vanya called Enini with the help of the Charlie game. That's why Bajaya's demon came back to our world. There's only one way to kill Bajaya. That Laris stabbed it with an inherited dagger in its real form. This dagger was made for killing Bajaya. At this time, Reynard had this. Reynard found this dagger in a cave many years ago, where this dagger was hidden by the demon himself. The next day, Bajaya's demon becomes active again and possesses Myra. Myra stabs everyone with this dagger and they somehow manage to get Myra back to her house. Here, Laris performs an exorcism on Myra. Here, we find out that the demon of Bajaya was first called by a human in this world. Here, the story changes. In fact, many years ago Aiden had a brother named Arka. Their father had a toy company. Their father loved Arka's design toys the most. due to which Aiden felt jealous. When their father dies, his father fixed 60% of his property for Garca. Only 40% of the property came in Aiden's share. This made Aiden worried. He went to a magician because he wanted to kill his brother with the help of black magic. He wanted the whole property. And that magician called Bajaya's demon into our world. This demon wanted a human body. Bajaya attempted to possess Garca, but the demon was unable to do so. Therefore, Bajaya's demon possessed Arca's wife Eninia. Eninia and Arca were Vanya's parents. When Laris competed Bajaya, it caused death of both Eninia and Arca. Aiden was responsible for Vanya's parents' death. On the other hand, Bajaya's demon needed another human body. He possesses Gaiden because his body was so strong. Possessed Gaiden attacks them all. Reynard somehow gets the devil out of Aiden's body. Now this devil attacks Laris in his real face. Meanwhile, she kills this devil with that inherited dagger. Then the ending scene of the movie is shown, where police arrests Gaiden. Then we see Myra and Vanya living their lives happily. Shortly afterwards, Lara and Reynard gets another piece of news about a paranormal doll. She gets to know another case about this doll. Nothing is shown beyond that. This is where the movie ends.